everybody, welcome to another episode of the Miami Comedy Podcast. Manny here, bringing the locals who love to laugh together for another episode. And this week we've been doing a theme. Valentine's is right around the corner, guys. So I hope you've made your reservations because the traffic in Miami to get to said reservations is going to be hectic. The earlier, the better. So if you're single, we've got the Cupids of Comedy, which is a virtual event. You don't got to go nowhere, okay? February 14th, 8 p.m. No, 7 p.m. But if you do have a girl or a man, make sure you make your reservations in advance. Welcome, everybody, to another episode. Thank you for coming. Wow. So kind. Thank you. All 5 of you, thank you. How you guys been? What's up? How are you? Janisa, Walter. Hey, get happy. What's up, RMT? Mariana Rams with the fine ass avatar. Hey, Mariana, welcome back. You changed it. Looks good. Sammy Cedo. It's me, Jenny, Pamela, Tiger Sula. Welcome back. Amy in Miami. What's up, everybody? Sea Vessel, Jenica, Janisa. What's up, man? All right, so today we're going to go ahead and get straight to it, okay? I apologize for the late presentation here, man, but I got more important shit to do, all right? If you want to listen to the recording, you can go to the miamicomedy.com website and you can see the archives. But if you want to see it live, I'm just going to have to surprise you on whatever time I want to get on, all right? That's just the beauty of being a comedian. I just wake up from a nap. Oh, shit, I got to go on. I make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, take a bite. Oh, shit, I got to go on with a mouthful, right? Hey, you got to live the life of freedom, okay? As a matter of fact, being free is what allows me to be creative. So allow me to be tardy on some things, okay? The tardier I am, most likely the funnier, okay? Because it's got that level of I don't care to it. And when you've got a right amount of I don't care, anything goes, all right? When you show up to court and you don't care, anything goes. The judge might look at you and be like, you know what? I like this guy. He's not taking it too seriously. Maybe I should go easy on him. All right. Not caring can get you out of a lot of trouble. Your resting post working out. Oh yeah, man. You guys see my thirst trap? You know what, guys? Start posting more thirst traps because I got to tell you, a lot of ladies out there won't give you the credit you deserve unless you start thirst trapping back. It's almost like you're using the force because the ladies are on Instagram and they're out there using the force that they call lust, right? They're putting out thirst traps, them by the pool, them in bikinis, right? Them with those yoga pants, right? Thirst trapping, little cleavage here, huh? Little thigh there, right? Us guys, we can thirst trap right back. You know what I've heard? You know what the rumor is, fellas? I heard forearms and calves are secretly attractive to the ladies. That's weird. Forearms and calves are actually attractive. That's what I heard. Now that's just a rumor. All right, not that I'm into that stuff, but I heard that the ladies like soccer legs, and they like forearms that look like they have like cables underneath them. Like guitar string. You flex your forearm and you see like those fibers, like guitar strings. I heard that turns them on. Tiger Sula wants to know what a thirst trap is. Spoken like a true boomer. Thirst trap is when you're thirsty, and then you just you see a water fountain, right, in the distance, and you're like, oh, man, I could definitely use a drink right now. And as you walk closer and closer to the water fountain, you realize that there's a sign that says out of order. That's a thirst trap. It's the same thing when it comes to sexual fantasies. You see a photo. It looks attractive. It looks extremely sexual. And then when you DM her, you get left on red. That's a thirst trap. Hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and segue it right there. Let's get into how to level up your texting game. What up, Cuban is funny. Let's Adrian Verdon. What's up, man? Lex of Mankind. What's up? All right, let's get into it. So I was reading this article. Let me see if I can find it. Level up your text game. And I was reading this article and I'm like, you know what? This is going to be really good to talk to the people. So prisonerofclass.com. All right. So let's see. 5 quick and easy ways to improve your texting game. It starts off by, wait, let me get out of this first. Let me see. Let me get out of my email so it doesn't get in the recording here. All right. So be original with an opening line. Isn't that the worst? I'm gonna tell you guys right now that if you really want to level up your texting game, you can't make it a thing. All right, that's my 2 cents. Because if you make it a thing, you know how us guys, we can read through a girl's ways of texting. You know, she doesn't respond in like a few days, and then she says, I fell asleep, you know, and we let them get away with it, right? Because they got the vajayjay. So it's like, oh, it's okay, you know, your phone ran out of batteries, really? Us guys, if we try to do like texting game, like tactics, and it becomes obvious, it's not as beneficial as when a girl tries doing it, because when a girl does it, she can get away with it. When a guy does it, it's pathetic. All right, so texting game, this is my 2 cents, all right? I may be wrong, but when a guy tries to have like a structured way to text, that's whack, yo. All right, so right off the bat, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now that if you want to level up your texting game, and this is for the guys, don't make it a thing. You know what the best way? You know what the best way is to level up your texting game? Direct. No games, direct. All right? Because when you're direct, that shows that you're a man, that you respect your time, and that you want to be respected for your time. Okay? So in other words, if you know it's going to be a waste of time and you don't bother, that's texting game. Okay? If someone that you're trying, you know, if you get a girl's number and then like she wants you to text her 3 times for every one, fuck that and move on. That's texting game right there. Okay? If you text her and she leaves you on red and then responds like days later, you leave her on red. And if she doesn't double text you, she doesn't deserve you. All right, you're a king. That's texting game right there, guys. Straight up. Right there, that's texting game. Because what you're signaling to her is, I'm not going to play this. I don't know who you're texting. When you do this, you're signaling to them that, you know, you go ahead and do that to any other guy you want, but it ain't going to be me. I don't care how beautiful you are. My time is way more important than your looks. Oh! Guys, make sure you DM me a crown for that one. You know what? And for everybody listening, DM me a crown so I can post it on Instagram stories so I can flex. Look at me getting all these crowns emojis from men. Huh? Yeah, so that's my 2 cents on game. RMT says, bro, find her ugliest pic on IG, says she looks sexy. No, that's kind of creepy because then you got to look for it. See, RMT has no game. Let's see. All right, so let's continue. So if you follow the guidelines that you read online, okay, what they're trying to do is they're trying to combat what a girl does. I just facepalm while I'm listening to you. Spoken like a true girl listening to a man rant. A man can't rant in peace. Why can't we rant? I want to get it off my chest. Huh? Why do you got to facepalm every time I got something to say? All right. Well, then I'll tell you what, Steph Smith, you let me know what your texting game is like. Well, I leave him on red, and then I expect him to text me again, because that's how I know it's real. That's how I know he means it. He needs to really go out of his way and prove it to me. Just kidding, Steph. All right, so here's the thing. You need to be interesting in text messaging. However, you can't be like doing corny. You can't be doing corny things like some of these blogs want to make you do. Like you know, when you use too much emojis, guys, it's almost as if you're really pushing for a response. Okay. And when you push for a response, it's not attractive because it's almost as if like you're invested too much into it. See, what text messaging is all about, it's all about quick transient conversations, right? Like you send something, then they send it back, then you send something, then they send it back. It's not a situation. It's not a negotiation. And it's not anything where anyone is entitled to anything. It's almost as if like I got to tell you something real quick and then you respond real quick. If you make that for more than what it is, you're already fucking up because they can feel it. Hell, you might even feel it too. You ever had a girl over text you? Scary. A girl over texting you is like, oh my God, what's going on? You're not pregnant, are you? Do you have something you got to tell me? When you overdo texting, people can sense it because texting isn't really effective communication because things get lost in translation. When you text is like, hey, I'm almost there. Okay, like that's what texting is for. Anything other than that, it's you're making texting more. You're giving texting too much credit. All right, straight up. So when you try to do like an introduction and you try to be like really cute, you're making it more than what it is. So like I told you the last time, guys, if you really want to get to know somebody and like cut right to it without it being like a game, just call them. That's really the best way. And it'll save you time, both for men and women. It'll really save you time if you do like a phone date. And I'll go ahead and reiterate this because this is how important I think a phone conversation is, because you can feel who the person really is when you talk to them on the phone, because through text messages, it's so like mysterious and it's bland and it's like ambiguous. And what did you mean by that emoji? And what do you mean by this word? And why did you take 3 hours? And how busy are you? You know, that whole thing. So it's not good. But if you get on the phone, based on the response, you get to see if they have a sense of humor. You get to see if you guys click. And if you don't, fuck them, men and women. All right. All right. Before we continue, let's get down to the reads, shall we? This show is sponsored by LU Venus, who is a badass health insurance agent helping individuals, families, small business owners find the health plan they need, whether it be Medicare, Medicaid, group plans, ACA, Obamacare. If you've got health insurance questions, he's got health insurance answers. Reach out to him. LU Venus. That's ELIU.VINAS at USHadvisors.com. Tribe called Joey Sellers. What's up, man? All right, let's continue. Flirt a little, but don't come on too strong. What do you mean by that? So a guy's worst fear is becoming friend zoned. So to get the message loud and clear that you're interested in becoming more than friends. See right there. See, did a girl write this article? You got to flirt a little to get a little. Oh my God. This is awful. This is awful advice, guys. Do not. Wow. But this is all about timing. Make sure a girl is comfortable enough before you start flirting, because otherwise you'll be like one of those creepy guys on Tinder and scare her off. All right. First of all, no. Sellers wants to know what's the topic. Well, show up on time. Huh? You know what it is? Immaculate's always showing up thinking she owns the show. This is my show. What's the topic? Can we switch the subject? I can't find a man. Oh, just fucking with you. We're talking about leveling up your text game. So here's my take on this one. So flirt right off the bat. I was on time. I know you weren't. She got me. I'll take fault. 100% right, Immaculate. I completely forgot. I got on late today. You win this time. Shout out to Immaculate. All right. So this is why I think this is bad advice. You have to flirt immediately, because when you're trying to find common ground on flirting, you're going to lose them. Okay. You're going to lose them. It's by the time you get to the flirting part, you're already friend zoned. So you've got to get your footing in immediately. So like, all right, I'll give you some game. Here's some free game, guys. All right. For a guy, if you get her number, immediately text her something flirtatious so that you frame the interaction. Okay. And if she denies it, then move on. Don't even bother trying to salvage that, because she knows if she's attracted to you or not. And if she's not going to tell you that early on, it's probably not going to work out. Okay. This is just from my experience. So from the get-go, I say, hey, what's up? It's Manny, your future ex-boyfriend, right? Like I'll text her. Hey, it's Manny, your future ex-boyfriend. Save my number. I'll text you randomly later on. Right. So in that way, you set the frame. I'm out to get involved with you romantically, that whole thing. And, maybe you'll get a little laugh. Maybe she'll, tell you something funny back, whatever. But what you're doing is you're kind of like setting up the tone where it's like, look, don't act like you don't know what I'm trying to be involved with in here. Okay. Like, in other words, look, I want to fuck. All right. But without having to say it so blatantly, because it's a turnoff, because it comes off dirty and it comes off, disrespectful. You kind of want to imply it without it being so blunt. Leave it up for interpretation, even though the interpretation is obvious. All right, there you go. Free game. What this article suggests is don't flirt immediately and wait until she's comfortable. By the time she's comfortable, well, I mean, in the beginning, she can be comfortable. Who's to say she does? I mean, she gave you her number, right? If she already gave you her number, she should be comfortable already. So right there's a flaw. There's a hole in this article. If you got the number, she's already comfy. What are you waiting for? You go in. All right, there you go. Let's keep going. Ask open-ended questions. Wrong. Bro, is this the kind of advice that is being given out to fellas out there when it comes to texting game? You ask open-ended questions. What is this, a fucking interview? Girls love to talk about themselves, so always ask open-ended questions. See, ladies right here, this is fucked up because they're saying you're narcissist. Who the fuck? The audacity for people to think women are narcissistic. Who would think such a thing? Oh my God. Girls love to talk about themselves, so always ask open-ended questions, which gives the person a chance to reply to your text. The worst thing you can do is be self-absorbed and just talk about yourself without asking her any questions. By asking open-ended questions, it shows you're a good listener. How are you listening when it's on text, bro? Yeah, you see, guys, this is really bad, man. Awful advice. They're saying you're a good listener by asking open-ended questions via text. You're fucking up. All right, let me finish this. By asking open-ended questions, it shows you're a good listener and that you care about her life. What do you got going on for you, sweetheart? Well, I want to be an Instagram model. Tell me more. Who's your favorite band? I like Pop Smoke and Bad Bunny. I'm very interested in your life. I'm sorry, man. Hey, we gotta have fun, whatever, man. No, this is wrong too. So don't ask open-ended questions. That's horrible, because open-ended questions means you're gonna get like big ass answers, right? You're gonna get like a long response, and you're doing an interview, right? If you want to ask open-ended questions, you do it in person or you do it over the phone, because that's how you really show that you're a good listener. Because you're actively and you're proactive in getting to know her, and you're present while you're getting to know her. Okay? In this case, if you're texting open-ended questions, you're writing a book together. There's nothing worse than seeing like a long text response that you initiated through a question, because now that's friend zone shit right there, right? Like if you get long texts, there's no more tension. It's like you've loosened up the whole thing, and now it's like all, that's not a good idea. Do not ask. Do not ask. This is, what this article should be called? What not to do to level up your game. All right. Share funny or interesting photos with her. Nah, man, I'm too busy. Unless you're, unless you're willing to share some nudes with me, I'm not. um, for the most part, I don't really think guys send as many photos as girls do through text. Like girls love sending you selfies and telling you what she's doing. A guy, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't even but this is probably just me talking. Maybe this is just my style. But I don't really do like cute GIFs, or I don't do like overtly used emojis. I wouldn't recommend it. But I mean, maybe, I don't really, this is just something that I don't do, but I can sense that it might be acceptable because you're sharing, like, hey, I'm here at Starbucks having a coffee. Want to meet? Right. And then you send her a photo of, oh my God, I fucking love Starbucks. Right. And then she meets up with you. Yeah. So maybe this could work. Maybe, but I don't do it. So we'll just go ahead and leave that one as neutral. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. Find a way to ask her out. You got to find a way. Now you caught my heart for the evening. Kiss my lips, move in. You confuse things. Should I just back out? Oh, come harder. Help me find a way. Now, why you want to go and do that, love, huh? Tiger Sula says, it's like fishing off of the Key Biscayne Bridge. You need to know where the fish to going after. The trick is to dangle your shrimp on the hook is just the right way. Now, Tiger Sula, spoken like a true boomer. Your penis is probably the least attractive thing that a girl will go for in the beginning. You're thinking like a guy as a girl. But a girl's not attracted to a guy just off of his shrimp, as you would say. There's more to it, all right? Having a sense of humor, taking care of yourself, financial independence. You've got some sort of power, very confident power, right? There's a lot of other factors that turns a girl on. And, the penis is just the cherry on top. All right, that's game for you right there, Tiger Sula. I don't know if you're married or not at your age or whatever, but like the penis is not as important than a lot of other factors. For us guys, fuck all that shit. Get naked. But that's not our fault. That's how God made us. All right, ladies. It's not. I did not choose to be this way. All right. I was born, my brain developed, and it just made that connection possible. All right. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. So to avoid becoming her platonic texting buddy, at this point, you're already a platonic texting buddy, asking open-ended questions and sending photos. What do you think this is, bro? You've got to ask her out before it's too late. Do I? Because it sounds like it's too late, man. Timing is crucial when it comes to asking a girl out. If you ask her out after one day, she's probably not comfortable enough to meet you in real life. Dude, whoever wrote this must have an awful sense of self-esteem. Whoever wrote this has really bad self-esteem because he is so worried that he might come off and make her uncomfortable. Like it's too much. Like, of course, you don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable, right? But you keep reiterating it, and you're making sure that you're not making her uncomfortable, making you not. Oh, this is awful advice, bro. I got to reach out, man. I got to send this guy an email and be like, hey, man, listen, it sounds like you need to come out to my comedy show on February 14th. Oh, you saw that segue? All right. Cupids of Comedy, February 14th, 7 to 8:30. Go to cupidsofcomedy.com. We're going to be talking about game, and it won't be just guys. It won't be just girls. It'll be guys and girls. Okay. I got the very funny Brittany Brave representing the ladies. All right. And we're going to be going back and forth because Brittany Brave, she's out there dating too. And she's seen a lot of shit. She's going to clap me back. Right. I'm here talking on my own, right? Making this my own show, right? Saying whatever I want. But Brittany, she's the type that would just, you're wrong. Like, hey, all right. Hey, you may be right. Let's see. If you ask her out one day, she's probably not. If you ask her out after one day, bro, you waited a whole day. Wow. She's probably not comfortable enough to meet you in real life yet. But if you ask her out after a month, she's probably already friend zoned you and found another guy to date. The ideal time to ask a girl out is probably after a week of texting. Oh my God. And since it's the first date, you can just propose something casual, like getting a drink at the bar. No, dude, immediately you ask her for the date, okay? And she'll push it off to whenever she wants it to be, okay? Be a guy. It's okay to be a guy as long as you're respectful. There's nothing wrong with, see, that's the problem. Society doesn't allow us to be men. It's okay to want to see her. It's okay to insinuate that you're thinking about sex. That's okay. But it's also important that you make her feel respected while you communicate that you make her feel listened to. You got to gauge it. Okay. It's not a one-way street, right? The same way she gauges, you know, I want to go out to dinner. I want to go to a bar, or this is how I want to be talked to. The same way you got to gauge is I'm into sex. I find you attractive. I love the way you have your hair, right? It's the same, it's the same exchange, right? But we communicate it underneath, because what we're implying is that we're attuned. We get it. Like, look, I'm not going to freak you out, but I want to fuck. It's like, all right, well, I'm not going to let you fuck me yet, but I will let you take me out to dinner, right? These are just implied communications, and it's the dance. It's pretty much the dance you have with your ideal partner. What do you want? And this is what I want. Let's have fun, but not too much fun. All right, then you're dancing. There you go. There has to be a connection. Yeah, of course. But if you're waiting a week, if you have low self-esteem, the connection is going dim. Dim as fuck. All right, no, don't wait a week. Don't wait a month. And it's okay to ask her out immediately. If you get her number, okay? If you get her number, guys, this is what you do. Immediately ask her when she wants to meet or when she's available to meet. She'll most likely flake out anyway. Okay, so then she'll push it to whatever she wants. You know, some girls will try to test you like that. I was like, oh, I wonder what it'll do if I cancel. Hell, you know what's even better game, fellas? If she doesn't tell you she cancels, but then cancels when you follow up, red flag. Don't text anymore. That's probably one of the most disrespectful things you can do. If somebody tells you, okay, and this is no longer just male-female dynamics. This is human being communication. If she says, for example, let's go out Tuesday, 8:00, right? No, if you say, she's like, oh, I'm available. Of course, she's not going to be direct. So I'm available next week. I'm like, all right, Tuesday, 8:00. Okay, all right. Tuesday comes around, text her around 3 or 4. You say, hey, are we still on? And she doesn't text back. And then it's like 7:30. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I have to cancel. Stop texting. That's a very disrespectful way to go about that. That's almost her way of giving you the finger to see what you'll do. I'm telling you, like, these little tidbits of behavior, don't accept it. And if you don't accept it, you're leveling up your game. I'm telling you, fellas. Maybe it's because I'm getting older and, you know, my dick is probably not as active as it used to be. But I can really walk away. And if you're able to walk away, okay, that's your power. And if you don't show her that you can walk away, you're cutting short your power. You're kind of giving it away, and you're not giving it to yourself. You're kind of just like giving it to her. And she's like, is this your power? Oh my God, I can't believe you just gave it to me like that. Like, I don't even know what to do with this. Right. So what you do is, like, you're like, no, I'm not gonna give you my power. If you're not gonna respect it, then I'm not gonna give it to you. Right. So that's good game right there, guys. It's okay to ask her out, and pay attention to how she treats your time. Okay, because, you know, a girl can be attractive, but your time and your self-respect is more important than how pretty a girl is. And I think that's why there's so many games in the texting world, because this is a dynamic that gets pushed and pulled in various ways. And yeah, so guys, don't give away your power, because texting. The reason a girl plays games is because she's trying to take your power. Okay, Sellers International says so true. There you go. Got to have strong game. What's up, Inexplicable? Oh, you missed out. Hey, Inexplicable, you got to check out the rerun. Okay, go to IGTV right after this, because this was a good show. All right, and with that being said, guys, that is the end of the Miami Comedy Podcast, as we continue bringing you dating advice until Valentine's Day, because we're having a very special virtual event I can't stress it enough. Join us. Vanessa Correa over on Facebook says mental stimulation is better than a dick pic any day. Exactly. See, I understand, ladies. The dick ain't that important. It's only the cherry on top, right? Oh my God, he's handsome. He dresses well. He's financially free. He takes good care of himself. And he's got good dick. Oh my God, I'm in love. Oh, all right. Let's see. Where was I? Okay, so yeah, February 14th, the Cupids of Comedy. Me and Brittany Brave will be your wingman and wingwoman. Grab yourself a glass of wine, ladies. Grab yourself a nice whiskey, fellas, and open up your laptop or mobile device and tune in on the Zoom call from 7 to 8:30. It's donation based. You can pay whatever you want. All right, just chip in a little sum from me and Britt, and we'll be entertaining you if you're single. All right, we're going to make this a national event, I think. And so join us, cupidsofcomedy.com. Moving forward, this Friday, for those that are in a relationship and want to go out, we're going to be at Fun Dimension in Wynwood, 8 o'clock, second floor. Grab your tickets because we are expecting a Valentine's Day rush, because I know a lot of people out there, they're going to wait last minute. But if you've got your seats secured, we're going to make sure you don't have to rush. You can show up anytime you want, and you're going to have those seats right there with you. All right. And this is a secret comedy show. So you know damn well you'll be fine. All right. We're going to take care of you. Go to miamicomedy.com. Join us for either the virtual event or the live event. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, Tiger Sula says, where do we pay? cupidsofcomedy.com. Tiger Sula, I look forward to meeting you face to face. Please don't be weird. Tiger Sula, cupidsofcomedy.com. All right. That's it. We're done. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Have a great night, everybody.